What's up guys, Raymond here with another video, and in this video we're going to be doing another stock market analysis. I always get them confused because I do both financial statement analysis and stock market analysis. Financial statement analysis was something I done beforehand, but I kind of merged it into the stock market analysis. I just called it stock market analysis because now I analyze financial statements whilst just looking at the general stock market. So if you're new to my videos, what we do is we look at the top losers and the top winners for the day. There are two different periods of the day. One period before 2 p.m. Before 2 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time is the European market openings. So the European markets are open, and after 2 p.m. is when the US and Canadian stock markets are open. Around 4:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, the European markets are closed, and it's just the US and Canadian markets that are open until 9 p.m. So we kind of do the analysis at random times. It's just based on my schedule, but we do get to analyze some stocks. I try to implement two different analyses during the day to be able to look out for stocks on both markets. So on all four markets. Sorry, on the European markets, the US market, and the Canadian market. But the latter two is kind of difficult to implement, but I'm going to become more consistent in doing the latter two. But the European market analysis will always be there, pretty much a daily thing from Monday to Friday. Of course, the market's closed on Saturdays and Sundays, so I'm trying to figure out what to do on Saturdays and Sundays in terms of market analysis for you guys. But so far I've thought about cryptocurrency analysis, but it's difficult to analyze cryptocurrency because the only thing you can really analyze is the white paper or the fluctuations in price. The fluctuations in price aren't really information that's valuable to people, especially because it's nothing really to describe besides the reasons why the fluctuations happen, but it's hard to determine that also. So probably the white paper analysis will be something I focus on Saturdays and Sundays. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're gonna start with the top winners and see what we can find. So ideally, we're looking for stocks that have decreased massively in price. So you're probably wondering why I'm looking at the top winners. We just do that just because sometimes we do find some of the top winners have decreased in price throughout the year quite substantially, and just happen to have gone up on the particular day that we're doing the analysis. So let's go to Southern Energy. The market cap has to be $1 billion, by the way, otherwise it's not really viable. We're trying to reduce the risk as much as possible. So the market cap for this is 7.22 million, which is way too low. Let's go straight into the top losers. Wow, there's only one stock we can look at. So not the best, actually there's two. Not the best day so far, because there's only two stocks we can analyze: CMC Market and ITM Power. Let's just hope that we find one of them with $1 billion market cap. So as you can see, I've invested £1 before as an experiment, and the value has decreased by 48%. So if this is worth it's worth 890 million. Because it's so close to $1 billion, let's just dive in a bit more just to make the video to add some value to the video, just so you can at least see the process I use. So the dividend yield is quite high, which is what I like. It's not dangerously high, it's in the healthy range, 8.03%. And the market cap is decent. P ratio is 5.08, below 10, which means the company is not too expensive. Let's just quickly check the yearly performance. So it's gone down by 49%, and over its lifetime it's gone up by 8.9% over about 6 years, which is actually quite bad. But let's see if there's any other positive aspects. 0.61, so 61 pence earnings per share, which is actually pretty bad also. So the earnings for this company really struggles. You can already tell with regards to earnings. So if it struggles with earnings, then that means the dividend yield being as good as it isn't as relevant as I thought it was, because if it struggles with earnings, how is it going to pay out its dividends consistently? Anyway, the beta is not too bad. If you don't know what beta is, it's just the risk level of the asset. So beta is at 0.2, which is about 20% of the market average of 1. Let's check the market financials. Sorry, the company financials. The income statement shows that it's got a Net income, consistently positive net income of close to 50%, which is 30 to 50%, which is really good. The balance sheet. Let me just check that actually. After I do analyze the cash flow statement, I'm gonna check that because this is quite strange considering the earnings per share is quite low, is very very low. So let's check the total. Yeah, the debt to asset ratio is really good. It's 193 million on average compared to about 600 million, so about 33%, a third. So cash flow statements suggest that the company has a net change cash of 34 million in the 2021 financial year, 2020 year 35 million, and negative 11 million. So on average about 50 million net change in cash in the past 3 years. So let's just quickly check the income statement and see how it's made its money. Because so the total revenue is about 130 million. Cost of revenue is about 2.93 million, which is awesome. Gross profit is 127 million. Operating expense 123 million, which means operating income. Net income before taxes. So the net income is about 5.88 million. So the income available to extraordinary, so excluding extraordinary stock, is 5.88 million. So the net income is about 5.88 million for that year. So yeah, I'm just okay. Earnings per share. So the earnings per share is quite low, but I'm trying to figure out how the net income is so high if 5.88 million is nowhere near 33% of 130 million. Anyway, let's just leave that and get into the next stock because we don't want to waste time delving into things that matter too much. Okay, so that stock we're gonna leave because we're still trying to figure out what's going on with that. That was CMC Markets. Let's go to, oh, we've lost the stock. Where is it gone? Yeah, the stock's gone. That's weird. Was it CMC Markets we just done? Yeah, it was CMC Markets. So yellow stock that was there is not there anymore. I'm guessing it's increased in price or something. Actually, maybe it's a Wisdom Tree natural gas. Okay, that one doesn't have any financial information, so let's leave that. So unfortunately we didn't find too much today. Some days you do, some days we don't, but we're going to be doing another analysis later on today, which is based on the Canadian and US markets. And let's hope we have better luck in those videos. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.